CAO Cameroon, l'anniversaire. Hey everybody, okay, and this is Cigar vlog. So, obviously this is Cameroon from CAO, and that's about all I know about it. Nice little Robusto, decent quality, 1-2 solid caps for sure. Maybe a little bit of light stretch to the wrapper, otherwise, maybe 68, 1998, huh, okay. Well, anyway, otherwise don't really know a whole lot about this. So let's go ahead and find out what this sucker's all about. CAO is typically one of those brands that's kind of hit or miss. They're known for being quality, but at the same time they also have a couple lines that are just kind of garbage. I keep hearing something bouncing around in the grass out here. Barbecue. Wow, first thing I noticed, that draw is really stiff. Flavor-wise, clean tobacco, a little sweet, no spice. Maybe a touch of earthy. Oh, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this down to the first inch and see if this wakes up a little bit, and hopefully it gets a little bit less like trying to suck a milkshake through a straw. Okay, so typically I kind of like to space out my timing by how much ash there is. I had to do a little bit more of a trim job on the head just to get a little bit more airflow through here, and my ash kind of flopped off a little early, so could be a little difficult trying to gauge where the midpoint is. But the important thing is that did not help, like, at all. I was kind of having a feel about this, and there is a seriously hard knot right under the band. Honestly, I think the whole thing is actually a little overstuffed. Right here is like rock hard. Oh boy. So unfortunately the draw is making it a little difficult to smoke this, just because of the fact that it is so ridiculously stiff. See, I think a term I've used before is golf ball through a garden hose. So yeah, kind of one of those deals. Flavor-wise, though, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying so hard just to get any smoke out of this at all because it's so stiff that it's kind of hard to actually focus on the flavors. So far, here comes a bicyclist. No spice. Still clean the back a little earthy. See if this dude can grab him by. And there he goes, he's off to the races. I swear, if there's like even an inch of clean pavement and a little bit of sun, somebody's out here riding a bicycle. No spice, clean tobacco, a little earth. There's something subtly sweet going on here. But I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit for the actual flavor to hopefully build, if I can actually get enough of a puff off of it, before anything really stands out. Otherwise, not really a whole lot to say, other than that it's real mild, flavor-wise. So anyway, I'm going to get this down to the halfway point. This is where I think the halfway point is. and give an update from there. Hopefully things will wake up a little bit. Also, can we take a second to acknowledge the sheer amount of spider shit in this tunnel? Okay, so about the halfway point here. Flavors, when I can get them, seem to be a little on the mocha side. A little coffee, a little cocoa, occasionally kind of a halite grassiness to it. Not bad. Not so sweet, but definitely has a particular flavor to it. There are like a fuck ton of geese all over the place. I'm just paranoid I'm going to get dive bombed. But anyway, the real big down part here, the real big downside, is the draw. Kind of like the magwell on an FNC, tighter than a duck's ass. So I don't know if that's just this one, more than likely, but that's the kind of the thing about CAO. They've always been kind of a little hit and miss. Some things like the Flathead series is actually really good, well made, good quality control, kind of their hallmark, you know, one of their big kind of flagship lines, I would say. And then you got this sucker that should have a higher quality control, but for some reason is just so tightly wound that if you want to get a decent draw, you kind of have to massage it a little bit, and even then you have to be extremely careful because it's real easy to crack the wrapper on this. Well, anyway, I'm going to get this down to the nub and finish up. Funny thing, this is a box press, so it's like square. Every box press, when you smoke it, rounds out. So it kind of raises the question, why for you people to keep doing this? Anyway, I'll get back to you at the nub. Okay, this looks like a pretty good point of reach to wrap this up, especially because it's kind of starting to wash out flavor-wise. Starting to wash out the flavor. Ugh. So far, flavors have actually been pretty good. Like I said, it's got that kind of mocha thing. Coffee, a little cocoa, a little bit of just like standard tobacco spiciness. You know, nothing really that stands out. It just kind of builds this little, you know you're smoking a cigar. Just that kind of classic flavor, along with a slightly hay-like grassiness. But I'm going to say probably approach these with a little bit of caution because quality is, build quality can be a little dodgy. The draw on this, up until the absolute nub, has been so stiff as to actually impede the enjoyment of the cigar. So, it's still really tight. Something to think about if you ever happen to find a box or a 5-pack of these or something. It's like I said previously, CAO tends to be a little hit or miss. Some lines are really, really good. Sometimes have excellent construction, but kind of blah flavor. Some lines have great flavor and blah construction. This is one of those ones that has good flavor, but construction is, like I said, a little sketchy. Overall, though, if you can get one that's got a decent draw, they're not bad. I'm just hoping that I got like the one super duper tight one, which is probably the case. Anyway, not much else to say about it. So on that note, if you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you had a different experience. Also, check out my Twitch stream, Sunday to Friday nights. Yeah, Sunday to Friday nights, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. You'd think after so many videos I would remember how to actually, space that out. It's that one off day that just, anyway. That's enough for this. I'll see you next time.